Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a really quick video, ranking video by a band that I got asked to do one by somebody that commented on my post or on my video. So I'm going to do Slaughter now, Slaughter, and that's Stick It Live right after Stick It To You came out. I have the 2 extra albums here I'm going to talk about, and then I'll do the 5 studio albums. Basically, Mark Slaughter, who was then in the late 80s lead singer of Vinnie Vincent Invasion, their second singer, he and Dana Strum, after the band broke up, formed Slaughter in the late 80s. And to this day, I think they're the only platinum-selling band from Nevada ever. So I'm just going to get down to it really quickly, and we'll go from there. So the first up is Revolution. That's the back cover, because I had the poster hanging up on the wall. It came with the CD a long time ago, but I don't know where it went. Can't find it. So this album is not very good. As you can see, it's more of a psychedelic album with the disc and the artwork, but it does have some good songs. American Pie sounds like something like psychedelic, like Grateful Dead or somebody would write. But Heaven It Cries is a Led Zeppelin-ish, like slow churning ballad. It's probably the highlight of this album. Tongue and Groove is cheesy as shit. All I wanna do is put my tongue in your groove. Catchy way of saying I wanna eat you out, basically. Hard to Say Goodbye is a good ballad. Rocky Mountain Way, I don't know about that cover so much. I hated Joe Walsh's voice, and this one's not very much better. I mean, Slaughter is a better singer. I mean, I just don't like the song. You're My Everything's a great ballad. It's one of the most underrated songs by Slaughter. So, yeah, I would have to easily place this number 5, Revolution. I looked all high and low for the cover, but can't find it anymore. So, coming in at 4 is their newest album from 1999. Yeah, it's almost as old as like a Twisted Sister new release, if you don't count the Christmas album, or like Cinderella, 94. This was after Tim Kelly got killed tragically in a automobile accident in 1998. This was the year after, and with Jeff Blando as guitar player and the same drummer, Blas Elias. So it's the same lineup with the new guitars, and it's actually a pretty damn good album. All Fired Up is a great rocker. Take Me Away sounds good until the chorus. The chorus is kind of cheesy. Take me away to the sky. The rest of the song's good. Trailer Park Boogie is an homage to Rednecks, I guess. Even has the Star Spangled Banner playing at the end there. On My Own's a great ballad. Nothing Left to Lose is another good song. Love Is Forever, I think might have been. I don't know if there was a single from this album, but I think it might have been that one, if any. I mean, there's nothing like great here, but they're all decent tracks. There's nothing horrible like Revolution. Killing Time is probably the hardest rocking song on here, and it's the opener. Just about killing time. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's a good album, but like I said, it doesn't really stand out too much. That's number 4. Number 3, I'm going to go with the sophomore album, The Wildlife. The reason why I put this 3rd is because it's such a disappointment in terms of coming off Stick It To You, one of the best debuts of the genre and one of my favorite debuts of all time. And there's nothing wrong with this album, but there's not a lot of standout tracks. Of course, my favorite, maybe Slaughter song ever is Days Gone By. It's off here. All the ballads are the best songs off this album. Real Love was released as the video. It's okay. It's not the best ballad. I would have put Streets of Broken Hearts as the other video, because Days Gone By did have a video also. The streets of broken hearts again. And then you have Do You Know? It's a great song. Do you really know who you are? That closes the album. Reach for the Sky is another popular song by the band. It's a great opening track. But the rest, the title track's pretty good. They're just all, like average deep cut type songs, like Move to the Music. But yeah, I mean, I was going to put this 2. It could go 2, but it could flip-flop either one. So that's 3 for this list, is The Wildlife. And also, this album, since Stick It To You was so popular, this album actually hit the top 10 Billboard charts and then quickly dropped. For the next one, I'm going to go with their mid-90s album. Number 2, Fear No Evil. I love that cover. It's pretty cool. This album was also released on CMC International, which was like Frontiers Records before there was Frontiers. All the late 80s metal bands were being signed to CMC. So this goes to show how bad the 90s were. That album, Wildlife, hit 8, and this album barely hit the top 200. It was like 170 something, I think. And it's a damn shame because this is one of the best mid-90s records. I mean, you have Ultraphobic, this one, hell, even to a certain point, Subhuman Race, but yeah, those two are better than Subhuman Race. But this didn't sound anything like the 90s. It still sounded like the early 90s, or the mid 90s. It still sounded like the early 90s. Live Like There's No Tomorrow is a great opener. Get Used to It, talking about rock is here to stay. If you don't like it, my middle finger is going to be pointing your way. It'll Be Alright. Another great ballad. One of my favorite Slaughter songs. Mark Slaughter can sing ballads like nothing. Let the Good Times Roll. I actually heard that on a ESPN March Madness game one time. It was pretty neat. Hard Times, great song. Yesterday's Gone, a great ballad. Another great ballad. Out of My Head, it's good. Can't get you out of my head. Over you. I haven't heard it forever. Unknown Destination's a great rockering song to end it. It has a very moody song, and like at the end, you hear the baby cry and it fades out, and the telephone ringing. It's a pretty deep song. This, I think Searchin', which is not a great song, was released as the video for this. But overall, it's a pretty damn solid album, Fear No Evil. I highly would recommend it, especially if you like the first 2 albums. Definitely check this out because a lot of people have never listened to this album. And so, of course, finally, I want to go with Stick It To You as the number 1 choice. It's one of the best debut albums of all time for me. I mean, Eye to Eye, Burning Bridges, Up All Night, of course, Spend My Life, great song. Fly to the Angels, which I dedicated that song to my brother after he passed away. Gave Me Your Heart, I won't break it. Desperately, Loaded Gun ends the album on a rocking note. Like a loaded gun, gonna get ya. I can't sing for shit, but it just, when I talk about these songs, I want to sing them a little bit to let people know what they are if they don't know the songs. So that's my list of the top 5 Slaughter albums. I also have the Stick It Live, which is like a live EP of the Stick It To You songs that was released like not long after the debut. And I also have the Eternal Live, which was the last recording with Tim Kelly, recorded on tour in late 97 or mid to late 97. And this album is dedicated to him, which is odd because it's a lot of short songs. It's like it's under 50 minutes and there's 12 tracks. And you'd think live tracks in a live album with 12 songs would be closer to an hour at least, but it's a good listen. So I would check both of those out if you want to hear any live Slaughter. So that was my ranking of the Slaughter video, or the Slaughter albums. So let me know what your ranking is in the comments, if you like Slaughter, or if you still listen to his new solo stuff, which I haven't, surprisingly. I've seen him in concert many times. Mark is losing his voice live anyway. I don't know. They haven't made a studio album forever, so but they still sound good. I mean, it's a great band to check out, and it's probably all those years of hitting those high notes, because Mark Slaughter is one of the best higher pitched singers I can ever think of. So thanks for watching. I'll put another video like I always do of my rankings in the bottom here with the subscription option if you want to subscribe. So let me know what you think. If you want to see a band, if I have most, if not all or most of the albums, I'll do another video if you want me to do one. Like I got a request for this one. So as always, take care and rock on.